Service say.
Outside the mic, outside the mic, outside the mic, outside the mic.
What's up, Outsiders? You're listening to Outside the Mic. I'm Easton Weimer.
And I'm Elsa Meyer.
This is a podcast where we banter all things music matters.
Oh, yeah. She said things. We're gonna. You almost had it. You almost had it. That's good. That's our intro.
Off,
she's good. It's all right.
Okay.
First off,
We keep going.
a southern accent? Question mark.
Action! Cut!
What's up, Outsiders? You're listening to Outside the Mic. I'm Easton Weimer.
And I'm Elsa Meyer.
This is a podcast where we banter all matters music.
Well, mostly we do.
Oh,
Pretty good.
I think we're out of work, buddy.
Thanks, guys.
Man, you're smooth, you're sexy. I don't know. I'm ready to give up my chair. What do you think?
It's going to a good. I warmed it up for you, honey.
Here you go.
Thanks. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Outsiders, welcome to Outside the Mic, and we're welcoming our spouses.
It's the wife episode.
It is the
Here
wife
on OTM.
episode. Yeehaw! We tried to do this once before, and we decided that we were going to try to prepare a little more. Do you feel more prepared, Jarrett?
No,
No.
I feel less prepared this time.
Girls, you feel prepared?
No, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm going to go with
That's good.
absolutely no.
That's good.
I think that's good. It's all about spontaneity, or as Jarrett put it early,
Spontaneity.
spontaneity.
Not to be mistaken for continuity.
Continuity, that would be, we always like to try new words here on Outside the Mic. So we had a few technical difficulties, but we're ready to rock and roll. We're not doing our 6 a.m. broadcast. This is an
Thank
evening
God.
broadcast.
This
Yeah,
is an
thank
evening
God.
broadcast. We did have a major storm last night,
We did. I think that's what happened.
so the gremlins are here in the studio. It always happens after a storm.
It does.
I was trying to tell these guys before we started recording, and nobody believed me.
I think it's okay because maybe the gremlins will just hop in here and they'll actually take over the story at some point.
Could be.
Anyway, welcome, girls. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks.
Yeah, thank you.
You feel confident. You look good, honey. Glad you're
I'm
here.
so nervous. I don't like looking at the mic, and now I don't know what to do. I'm just staring at all of you. Don't know what to do with myself.
That's it. This is just conversation and speculation on life.
Yeah, remember
and some
what-
musical things.
What was our first? We don't even use that anymore. It used to be
Speculation
outside the
and
mic.
conversation.
Yeah.
Of a point of view,
Yeah.
a perspective, or something like that.
Okay.
As long as it's not
okay.
objectification. We don't do that here.
We
on
were
Outside
taking
the Mic.
ourselves way too serious.
We
at
were.
that point.
We were. We just like that's gone totally by the wayside, and now we're just a podcast that banters almost all matters music, and as Elsa said, mostly we do. That was well said, honey.
Thanks.
I thought that rocked it. So we have a fun. Do you girls know what we're gonna do tonight?
No, we have no idea.
I think like trivia or something.
I spilled it a little bit. Okay, I spilled it a little bit.
Oh, you spilled the beans.
Wait, I
Just
thought that was
trivia,
the
but I
first
didn't give her
trivia
the
question.
answers. There was no. She didn't get to see the questions beforehand. None of that jazz.
I feel kind of jazzed. I mean, I feel a little bit, like tingly when we were. What was the episode where you said
That's
we felt,
just the White Claw
when
talking.
we had another. We had our first interview when we had
Adam
Adam
Anarchy.
Anarchy in here.
Yeah.
Felt a little tingly because you
did
have that
feel
extra
tingly.
energy in the studio.
Yeah, and the dynamic changes. Usually, we're just alone at 6 a.m. in here.
Yeah.
That sounds weird. but
And my
that's-
microphone's actually crackling too, so I don't know if that has something to do with the energy that we're experiencing this
It's
evening.
the lightning bug. So I was going to do, usually our next segment in would be This Day in Music History, but I think you should do it, Easton.
Ooh.
You should read a few. Pick your
Okay.
favorites.
Good
Try to
idea.
stay away from the Beatles and the Elvis, because we get a lot of those.
Yeah, we get
Okay.
way too many Beatles and Elvis and Rolling Stones. So we try to avoid those at all cost.
I don't think I've read out loud since 4th grade, but let's see how this goes. Okay.
What did you read out loud in 4th grade?
History books.
James and the Giant Peach. Okay, I got one. May 24th, 1975, Earth, Wind, and Fire went #1 on the U.S. singles chart with Shining Star, the group's first and only U.S. #1. And I have to admit, I have not heard that song.
Oh, come on. You'll be a shining star, no matter who you are.
Okay.
Shining bright to see what you can
Okay.
truly be. Oh, what a
The
great
Myers
song.
song. We don't know
Oh,
that.
I love that song. That was their only number one?
Oh gosh.
It said first and
Must
only.
be because we don't
Yep.
know.
That
Yeah,
first
we
and
don't
only.
know. Are you familiar with it, though? You've heard
No,
of it.
I've never heard that.
Honey, you know that song.
I love that song.
We'll sing harmonies with me. I'll be a shining star, no matter who you are.
It's all right.
Hey, she almost is.
It's okay that we don't know.
Okay, it's okay.
It's okay.
We're ahead and 1-0 on the trivia. No, we're not doing that tonight. Go for it, Easton.
Okay, May 24th, 2009, Billy Joel was being sued by his former drummer for hundreds of thousands of dollars of unpaid royalties. Liberty DeVito claimed that Joel hadn't paid him proper royalties for 10 years of his work. DeVito was Joel's drummer from 1975 to 2005 when he was abruptly thrown out of the band. He said, "People get fired. They get severance or insurance for a certain period of time. I didn't even get a phone call. It was cold."
Boy,
It's like I was there.
do
when she
you
was reading
remember
that.
we talked about that?
Billy Joel, his drummer? Oh well, I feel like we talk a lot of royalty scandals.
We
Yeah,
do.
that was a hard thing to say.
No, it was really sad because we referenced it before. Honey, you'll remember this. We watched that documentary called Hired Guns.
Oh, yeah. I
Yeah,
remember
so it's
seeing that.
all of the guys that were the studio cats, the guys that went on tour.
They were
and
like
Billy,
amazing.
yeah, they're
All
absolutely
these guys,
amazing.
all the musicians, all the people who work for the artists and play the music.
Yeah, these incredibly talented. And Billy Joel had the record company. I don't want to be redundant because we talked about it, but it's okay. This is a fresh episode.
Yes.
But he had this band and they were so close knit. He had a record label that actually asked him at one point to get a different band. And he said, no, I'm not going to do it because these were his boys.
Yeah.
But then something happened with a label. There was some kind of weird financial thing that he started to get paranoid. And then he just basically dumped these guys. And that would have been one of them. What was his name? Do you remember? DeVito, did you say? Or
Liberty DeVito.
Liberty
Liberty
DeVito.
DeVito. Yeah, it was kind of sad because they were good friends. And then he turned around and sued him. I did not know that. I learn something every time we do this day in music
It's
history.
educational. Let's do a few more.
Let's do
So we're
it.
looking May 24th, 2004. Madonna kicked off the North American leg of her Reinvention World Tour by playing 3 sold-out nights at the Los Angeles Forum. The tour became the top grossing of the year with the ticket sales of nearly $125 million, with over 900,000 fans attending the 60-day tour. As a follower of the Kabbalah,
Kabbalah.
The Cabal.
that's it.
Thank
Good job,
you.
Elsa. 2 for the Myers tonight. Woo! We're behind, honey. Let's come on. Madonna didn't play any Friday night gigs as the teaching of the religion forbids it. Okay. Right on.
Dang.
Wow. So wait, the tour was named the.
No. Back up.
Yeah, let's recap that real
I
quick.
gotta scroll back up. Hold on.
Kabbalah.
All I heard was Madonna doesn't go out on Fridays.
The tour is called. It was
Kabbalah.
it was called the Reinvention World Tour,
Okay.
but the religion
Okay.
or the holiday, which is that
Kabbalah.
the name of the religion or is that a holiday
It's
that
a
they would
holiday.
celebrate?
Yeah, Kabbalah.
No,
As a
No,
follower
that's
of
actually
the-
a book.
no, it's a
Kabbalah.
it's a philosophy. It's
Okay.
Wow. We're getting really heavy here.
So she didn't play on Fridays.
I got you. Okay.
Very cool.
Thank you for clarifying that.
Very cool.
Appreciate that.
Let's include some Queen. May 24th, 1999, Queen singer Freddie Mercury, who died in 91, was honored on a new set of Millennium stamps issued by the Royal Mail. Mercury, who featured on the 19p stamp, was a keen stamp collector, and his collection was bought by the post office in 1993. Oh, cool. The stamp marked his contribution to the Live Aid charity concert in 1985 and caused controversy by featuring a small portion of Queen's drummer Roger Taylor in the background. UK stamps by tradition only carry pictures of living persons who are members of the royal family.
Ooh.
Very cool.
Boy.
What a way to honor.
Boy. So they got in trouble, though, a little bit
right.
for that. Okay. So Freddie, I didn't know Freddie was a stamp collector.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
pretty cool. Outside the mic.
You learn it all here, folks, on Outside the Mic.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Okay, so I guess let's just jump into
That's
a little
it.
bit of
That's
our
it for
trivia.
this day in music history.
All the rest
Okay.
all the rest was Beatles and Rolling Stones.
Well, we love the Beatles and the Rolling Stones, but as we've mentioned before, they often, whoever it is that writes these, has a intimate
They're
connection with the
obsessed.
Beatles. Elvis. We had a lot of
Beatles
Elvis
and
Presley.
Stones, yeah.
Yeah. But, well, we've got a treat for outsiders tonight. And the girls, even though they might have a little bit of an idea of what we're going to do, they don't know the whole thing. So we had originally thought we would do trivia,
Oh,
which Elsa said at first she was worried about. But then today, every time I brought something up, she's just been boom. She's been jumping right on it. She's been snapping at those trivia questions. But instead, we're doing origin, correct? Origin stories of artists.
Sure. Yep.
And then they're going to see if they can guess.
And see if you can guess by the description of their early life going into their career,
okay.
if you can guess who the artist is.
Sweet.
So before we get into it, the girls have their own designated sounds. So Easton's would be an Elsa, and they are going to chime in if they can guess the answer before we're done reading our little narrative. Now,
Just let me chime in here.
the catch
Yeah.
is they get 2 guesses.
Okay.
And if they can't pass,
Only need
us
one.
boys get a point.
But what if
ready.
they don't get it after 2? Wait, 2 guesses each or 2 guesses total?
Total.
Okay.
Since they're working together, it's got to be
I
total.
forgot.
Oh.
And
Okay, we
if
didn't really need
if
the buzzers. Then.
I guess we're not gonna be using our multiple
We didn't
choice
need the
then.
buzzer.
will we?
Okay, so
If
maybe
we're
the
like
buzzer.
working together.
But that way, you guys can we can decipher who buzzed in. That'll be good.
We kind of have fun
Absolutely.
picking the buzzer.
That's clear as mud, right, girls? You got it.
We've got it.
Okay,
I think you guys are gonna rock this. I don't know.
here we go.
Yeah.
First
You
one
start
up here. Born with the first name Stephanie, and also born at the
Boy, she
Easton?
knows it already.
Lady Gaga.
No,
Is it?
no, it's not.
Oh,
Easy there, Quick Draw McGraw.
I thought you said no, like she got it already.
No, no,
So-
no, no, she didn't get it. She
I was like,
didn't
oh,
get
thank you.
Easy there, quick draw McGraw.
Quick
I
Draw
like that.
McGraw. So now
Good
you guys
one.
only have one.
Good one, J. Ray.
Only
Right
one.
Out of the
back.
gate.
All right.
I'm sorry, Elsa.
Born with the first name Stephanie, not Lady Gaga. And she was also born at the Good Samaritan Hospital in Phoenix, Arizona. 2 parents, Jess and Barbara. Notice I'm not using last names. Our star's grandfather taught her how to sing at the early age of 4, where the two would sing duets together. Stephanie met what would later be her band's co-founder and romantic partner, Lindsay, during, her senior year at Menlo Atherton.
Ooh, just
Marty, you
kidding.
can't
No,
guess.
Okay.
Menlo, I've lost my place. Menlo Atherton in Atherton, California.
Elsa has an answer.
I want to talk about it.
Okay, let's pause. You guys talk about it.
We're
Go
gonna
ahead.
pause,
You guys
'cause we're
can
gonna talk
talk.
about this. So
Is that like phoning a friend sort of thing?
It
I
is
don't
a
know
little
why I
bit
thought it had to be a secret.
Consultation.
I'm
What we
just
say.
wondering, did you say a year?
No year yet. No year really is important just yet.
There you go,
And
girls.
okay, so no year.
Okay,
There were
could
some
you say
important
year?
names dropped.
Okay, there was important names. So I'm just wondering, did this person Stephanie? She doesn't go by Stephanie. That's not her name.
Uh-huh.
Her stage presence.
She could have another
Perhaps.
name.
Okay.
Could have
Because
been
I'm
her
blanking out right now.
birth name.
Okay.
Leather and lace. She sang Leather and Stevie Nicks.
Yeah, because
So I
that
think
sounds
that's
a
who it
lot like
is.
Stephanie.
Yes.
Got it. Very,
Lindsay
very
Buckingham.
good, honey. Lindsay.
They later
Yes.
joined in with Fleetwood Mac.
Yeah,
The
absolutely.
girls have a point.
You did. When you said Lindsay, I went.
I know,
ooh, ooh,
that was
yeah.
it.
So
That
there
was
you go.
it. Good
Oh.
job. Very good job.
You said Lindsay, and I thought Lohan.
So her full name was Stephanie Lynn Nix, or Stevie Lynn, or Stephanie Lynn Stevie Nix. That was the
So
nickname
that's
given to
cool
her.
because I learned something new too. I had no idea. Typically, quite often, people do change their name.
Right.
But I had no idea that was her name originally. So
Yeah,
pretty
I
cool.
wouldn't get it.
So it's nice. I love it when it's derived from their original name. Oops. So folks, you know what this is?
Yeah, an alarm.
Yeah, you know why? This is thanks, Easton. You win another one. Ding 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 ding. Here we go. That is actually the alarm that I set on my phone for my little boy to let his chickens back in. So he lets his
little
chickens
Griffin
out. We better call
chicken.
Griffin and tell him to put
Yeah.
the chickens in. So
Send Max a text.
wow, so that one went quick.
That was good. No, you guys did
Really
great.
quick. Okay, so I have one of them. I did has a really kind of detailed long origin story.
Go for it. Sure.
Well, okay, I'll start with the long one
Okay.
because then I have a short one after that. This will be interesting. It's hard. Obviously, if you're reading something that you research from a wiki thing or whatever,
Right.
you can't read their name because that'll give it away.
Give it away.
Yeah, so this one is going to start in jolly old England. You girls ready?
Yeah.
We're ready.
Okay. He was born in Blackpool, England. Okay, do you know anybody know where Blackpool is?
No, I was going to ask you, is that in the north or in the south?
You know what? I'm going to check really quick because I'm kind of curious myself. It sounds like a haunted, scary movie
Yeah.
from Blackpool.
Sounds like a nightmare.
Blackpool.
Blackpool is a large town and seaside resort on the northwest coast of England. The town is on the Irish Sea between the Ribble and Wyre estuaries. So, of course, you're familiar with it, right?
You could be like
Yeah.
a National Geographic
There you go.
narrator
We go
for
way
a
back.
movie.
See, that's almost like cheating. You guys have so much information now that you can probably already
Yeah,
just
Blackpool.
nail
We're
this
gonna
guy.
nail this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's born in Blackpool on 21st of April, 1959. Gives you an idea of how old he is if you can do math. The third of 4 children, he came from a musical family. His father sang and his mother played the piano. Raised as a Catholic, he later became an atheist.
Go figure.
Interesting. When he was 3 years old, his family moved to Horley. Anybody want to know where that is?
Horley.
Yeah, is it north or south?
Let's just check. This is fun.
North Horley.
Is Horley in Ireland?
No, it's in Surrey, England. So I see. We always talk about how we learn geography on Outside the Mic.
Yeah.
Vocabulary and geography. So today we're learning
very
about
hard.
Horley is a town in the borough of Regat and Banstead in Surrey, England. So there you go.
Flying a lot of names there.
You girls didn't know you were going to learn all this on Outside the Mic, did you? So there you go. Where he attended St. Francis Primary School when he was 6. His family moved to Crawley. We're not going to go there anymore. Where he attended St. Francis Junior School. He later attended Notre Dame Middle School from 1970 to 1972 and St. Wilfrid's Comprehensive School from 72 to 77. I told you this one's comprehensive.
Oh my
You guys are not writing
Yeah.
this down.
Yeah, you better be taking notes. He and his younger sister, Janet, received piano lessons as children. He has said that his sister was a piano prodigy, so sibling rivalry made him take up guitar because she couldn't get her fingers around the neck. His brother Richard, who is 13 years older than he, taught him a few basic chords on guitar. Began taking classical... Ooh,
Yes, Elsa.
this is amazing if he's got it.
Can we
now.
pause
Yeah.
this?
Yeah.
Wow,
Okay,
they're going to have a
so-
conference already on this.
So this is what I'm thinking. Totally stab.
Okay.
Dark. Rolling Stones.
Okay.
Mick Jagger.
Okay.
Is that your guess?
I'm consulting.
Oh, okay.
We're,
Yeah,
we're
consult with your friend,
chatting.
all right, 'cause
Chatting.
that's
Easton
what-
and I.
That sounds fair. That sounds fair. I mean, I have no idea who this
But
is.
you know what? 59. I think Mick Jagger's older than 59.
No,
Like-
it's 1959.
Right, 1959.
Yeah, so he'd be
He's been born.
60.
No, he's too. That would be too. Mick Jagger's older.
Okay.
Okay, let's skip it. We're not answering.
Oh, I
Continue
so
on.
wanted to hit my buzzer right there. Gosh
Tell
darn
us
it.
Continue
more
on.
about where this person lived.
I'm glad that we talked about it. That was great.
Yes.
Good job,
But
girls.
we didn't guess, so we still have 2.
We
Taking
still
a-
have 2.
Okay, you only have one conference
Unlimited
left. You're allowed
pauses.
2 conferences per diatribe.
It's-
No, I'm
it's-
just-
That was not predetermined.
no, it was not.
No one said.
No, I'm
anything.
kidding. You're fine. Okay. He said, I learned a lot. He took classical guitar lessons from the age of 9. However, I learned a lot, but it got to the point where I was losing the sense of fun. I wished I'd stuck with it. He has said his guitar tutor was horrified by his playing. He gave up formal tuition and began teaching himself to play by ear. He was 13 or 14 when he became more serious about rock music and started playing and learning frenetically. There's our word for tonight on Outside the Mic. Girls, anybody? Beth?
have the
Do
slightest
you know what frenetically means?
No, I don't.
Frenetically is with like great exuberance and very quickly and kind of wildly. So
Oh, look at you.
Wow.
there we go. I had to look it up. So.
I was thinking maybe like frenemies.
Have you ever been called a frenetic? I haven't, but that would be funny. You're a frenetic. So yeah, I had to check that one out. We always learn new words here on Outside the Mic. Up until December 1972, he did not have a guitar of his own and had been borrowing his brother's. So his brother gave him the guitar for Christmas. He said, I'd commandeered it anyway, so whether he was officially giving it to me at Christmas or not, I was going to have it. Boy, that should harbor a guess, right? No?
No.
Okay.
No, some greedy person.
Yeah. I told you this one's long, folks, but hang in there. I don't know if this is going to help or not. But he described Notre Dame Middle School as a very free-thinking establishment, experimental approach, a freedom he claims to have abused. On one occasion, he said that he wore a black velvet dress to school and kept it on all day because the teachers just thought, oh, it's a phase he's going through. He's got some personality crisis. Let's help him through it. I love that kind of stuff. He said, if you were crafty enough, you could convince the teachers you were special. I did virtually nothing for 3 years. Okay, so he was expelled from St. Wilfrid's as an undesirable influence after his band Malice, this is one of his early bands, their second live performance shortly before Christmas in '76, which took place at the school, it allegedly caused a riot. So he has given conflicting accounts of his alleged expulsion, elsewhere saying that he was merely suspended and that it was because he did not get along with the school headmaster. And on another occasion saying he was suspended because his attitude towards religion was considered wrong.
Why are we learning so much about his school life?
Well, like I said, this one is...
I don't know, but I feel like I've picked up some important
I think
things.
once you know who he is, you're going to have
Yes.
So I'm wondering, so we can have a
Yes, okay,
conversation
I'm
about
ready.
it. And
I'm
I could be
ready.
wrong.
Okay.
Did Sting play guitar
Sting.
from the Police?
Yeah. I mean, that's got to be who it is. I'm trying to think of people
Like in that
from that
age
area.
group.
Yeah, that age group. I'm like, it's not Elton John.
Because I'm having to count Marty's age and kind of go up from there. Sorry, honey. He is older than me. Okay,
Oh
so.
my gosh.
Okay, so is Sting around 62 years old? What do you think, Beth?
Was he born in
Maybe.
Blackpool?
Could be, but was he known for wearing dresses?
Yeah, you get the things that are really... Yeah. This is tough.
Was
He's
he
giving us a clue.
weird?
He's giving us a clue. Oh, I know who it is.
Yeah, I think so too.
Do you think it's Boy George?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know who that is.
Ooh, that's
You don't know who that is?
I think it's Ozzy.
Oh, that could be. You're right. I think you're right.
Is it?
You should say buzzer.
Ozzy.
wrong.
Okay.
I'm so sorry, girls.
I meant to say Ozzy Bear.
Should I say? Do you want to keep reading? What do you think?
You only get one more
We're just talking.
try, so...
What about Boy George?
Okay.
Do you remember Culture
Do
Club?
I remember Boy George?
Yeah, that song.
I
Boy
don't.
George, I don't.
Do you know
Do I know?
I know.
have a good
I know.
idea
The
who this
man.
is, yes.
Culture Club? Right.
Yeah, he's saying,
It's a
do you really want to hurt me? Do you really want to make me cry?
Good job, you guys.
Wow.
Yeah, there you go.
Duo.
Is that your guess?
Okay, do you think that it's?
Because you're like saying, I don't want to hear this
I
story
feel
anymore.
like Jarrett didn't have a
Yeah.
pause.
I'm like,
You
well,
lose
let's move on.
nothing
Just
by
kidding.
listening a little longer.
Okay. All right.
It's not that much more, but if you did want to guess that. I just thought this was kind of entertaining to learn about when you read it and you know who it is.
Yeah, it makes sense.
It's different. Yeah,
So it's
you
a
could-
schoolboy.
He's a schoolboy so far, yeah, who liked to mess with his teachers in his school. He was kind of a rebel, eh? Sounds like he was a bit of a rebel.
Is it a hint?
Yeah, take class guitar lessons. Da-da.
Is it the guy from Coldplay?
No, it's
Not
not. But I won't buzz
1950?
you on that one. So.
I know. I'm keep thinking. We're just having a discussion.
Okay.
I keep thinking
Yeah.
Rod Stewart, maybe. I don't know, but.
Okay, listen to a little bit more. I'm not sure this will be helpful, but it's entertaining.
Okay.
His first band when he was 14 consisted of himself, his brother Richard, their younger sister Janet, who he said was a prodigy on a piano, and some of Richard's friends, who was his brother. Sounds like Diary of a Wimpy Kid or something. He remarked it was called the Crawley Goat Band. Brilliant. However, while the Crawley Goat Band may have been... Ooh, I almost... Oh my gosh, that was close. I had his name there. His first regular group, he would have been just 13 when his Notre Dame schoolmates gave their first one-off performance together as the Obelisk, so that they have a new name, an early incarnation of what would eventually become... Now, there we go. During the latter part of 1972, they were known simply as The Group, because it was the only one at school, so we didn't need a name. Another name they toyed with was the Brats Club. Okay.
Okay, with the Z?
the brats, the B, or like the brats were brats. So this was.
Other end, Marty. Other end.
Here's this is a good clue. He said that the group eventually
Not even
what?
paying attention to us.
What? No, I heard that.
Which is good.
Okay, I love paying attention to you girls right now. This is great. Especially your reaction.
He's so into his story. He's like just so focused.
The problem is,
Well, it's hard.
I thought I knew who it was, and now after
Now you
reading
know?
that, now I feel like I don't know
after
who it
you
is.
said,
Okay.
"Oh, I shouldn't say it."
Here's the thing. He gave the band a moniker. He said they were sort of a sub-metal punk group by 1977. So this was a part that's interesting that I thought. This is pretty much it. It wraps it up. So when we started, we were playing in pubs. I wasn't the singer. I was the drunk rhythm guitarist who wrote all these weird songs. We went through about 5 different singers. They were effing useless, basically. I always ended up thinking I could do better than this. I mean, I hated my voice, but I didn't hate it more than I hated everyone else's voice.
Okay.
So I thought, if I can get away with that, I can be the singer. I worked on that basis ever since. So, I'm sorry, there's not a lot of meat, but it's little subtle stuff here and there. Ooh.
Is it Steven Tyler?
No, it is not. I'm so sorry. I'm not even sure, to be honest, because I was thinking more about Elsa. I'm not sure how familiar Easton would be, but this is definitely somebody that Elsa likes.
Are you going to give her a last
come
chance?
on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pressure.
extra point for Elsa. Extra guess.
Pressure is on. I just keep focusing on the age.
Can you
we went into his
can you
career.
throw a little hint? Can you give a little?
You know, I should look at
'Cause
like
now
the
I'm
name of an
completely
album
lost.
or something, and then that might help. Let me take a look here. And you know what? I would think that you've actually seen them live before. There's a good chance that you've seen them live. They are
I know
still
who
a
it is.
band,
They're still
English
a
rock band from
so
Crawley.
this person. Oh, so I'm naming the band, not
No,
a person.
it's the main guy from the band, but you're very familiar with the band. I think
So
you're.
he's not dead.
No, he's not. He's quite well. I'm going to name a couple songs, and then you're going to get it. Okay.
Thanks for the clues. honey.
Yeah, let's see. How about one song I could tell you'll get it in heartbeat. How about Close to Me? The Love Cats. Let's Go to Bed.
Oh.
Just Like Heaven.
I know.
Friday,
I
I'm
know.
in Love.
I know. I know who it is. I already know. I already knew you shouldn't have even gone.
Okay.
It's The Cure.
Yes,
Robert
you are
Smith.
correct. Yes, very
The
good.
Cure.
Friday,
Robert
I'm in love. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. What? Good job, honey.
Thanks.
What
I did go to this. I did see him, and I did go to his concert,
Nice.
the Hollywood Palladium, and I was still in high school. And it's kind of a fun story because I remember I went with my brother Jesse and our friend Beth and Vince Little, and we were in high school. And
When I
there
lived
was-
in LA, I lived right next to the Palladium.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I even remember what I wore still to this day. To
What'd
this
you
concert.
wear?
I had these really cute, I forgot what they call them now, but they were really cute, kind of like these tie-dyed pinstripe pants that were like those cigarette-like pants with little combat boots and my big kind of orange sweater and
Nice.
Dang.
my little
That'd be in today, I think.
80s
Yeah, for
bob.
sure.
I wish you had some pictures of that. We'd post it on this episode post.
Do you have a
That would be
picture?
classic. So
I don't know. I'll have to ask Jesse.
Friday, I'm in love. But I actually saw The Cure as well.
Nice.
And the interesting thing was, it was at the Coliseum. I went with my friend Stephen Gwynn. You remember him as well. The sound, though, they were great, but the sound was horrible.
Really?
Yeah, it was just such a big stadium, and it was just echoing throughout the whole thing.
That's
So-
kind of what I thought about Journey when I went and saw them. But I was the last row you could possibly, and all
Yeah.
I could hear was just that. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Sometimes that can make the experience not quite as memorable. In fact, I forgot I saw them until you just mentioned that now. So, all right,
Okay.
there we go. I think it's
I have
interesting.
a question on the points.
Oh, go ahead. Points.
Okay, let's talk points here.
There's no prize.
So,
We
do
give you a half
actually-
a point on that.
I was wondering, yeah. So we'll take half a point. So
All right, fair
thanks.
enough.
That's really nice.
You get a half a point for that. Yeah, absolutely. I found it interesting reading it. It's like with anything we discuss, when you find out more about a person that you've already got sort of an image in your head, and then you picture
yeah.
him being kind of a rebel in school, and it's like, oh, now I kind of get
see that.
where Robert
Yeah.
Smith is coming from. So,
Sure enough.
all right, J. Ray,
All right, so
take it away.
I was going to give a little disclaimer, but I'm not going to do it.
I like
Born
disclaimers.
In November 23rd, 2002. And given the first name Destiny. Oh, come on. Don't tell me you know it already.
Quick draw.
2002.
Yep.
So that
Well, that was Miley Cyrus's name. But
Dude,
she's
she got it. That's hilarious.
Man.
but Miley Cyrus is older than I am.
Oh, I'm sorry. 92. Did I say 2002?
Yeah, you
92.
did. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yes, back up. Not 2002. That's 1992.
Another loser.
that
Good
was
catch.
quick.
Good catch.
I'd hear more about Miley Cyrus.
Do you want to just... Okay, I'll just... Because I did put this little thing
I'd
together.
hear
It's
more
fine.
about I would too.
In the southern state that looks like a frying pan, Tennessee. That's where she was born.
Yeah.
Her parents are Leticia or Tish, and her father, who goes by, I was just going to say Billy.
Billy.
Billy Ray Cyrus. In 2006,
Billy
Destiny
Ray.
auditioned for a Disney Channel television show. She auditioned for the lead role's best friend, but was later called back to audition for the lead role. That would be Hannah Montana. The star has since been recognized as a different stage name, because Miley's not her real name, and transitioned from a country music singer to the pop queen we know her as today.
Do you want to know where Miley came from?
Oh, are you gonna give more? Are you
Yeah.
a big
The
Miley
womb?
fan? I didn't know you were a
No, I'm just
Miley
kidding.
fan. I just because I thought if I did Taylor
Yeah.
Swift, you would easily.
Well,
get
I
it.
was the perfect age demographic for the whole Hannah Montana showboat, so definitely I was a Miley Cyrus fan. But I guess when she was a kid, they called her Smiley, and she just said Miley, so that's what they ended up calling her. And when she auditioned for Hannah Montana, the lead character's name was Zoe, and they changed it because they just thought Miley was cute. I don't know. And
So wait,
cast her that.
her original
oh,
name was
that's
what
fun.
again?
Destiny.
Destiny.
Destiny
Wow,
Hope.
she went from that to Smiley to Miley.
Yeah, and we share a middle name.
Hope. That's right. That is your middle name. Destiny Hope Cyrus.
Whoa,
Yeah, we're so
Easton Hope
connected.
Tolls.
that is psychedelic. You could be like
Yeah, man.
Easton, Wyoming.
Ooh.
I think I was too easy on mine. 'Cause
I think
tried
you
to
were.
give things to kind of give it away a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Dang,
just
I-
really good at trivia.
I wish I
Yeah,
was.
that's really
You
what
are
it is.
pretty
are.
good at trivia.
You rocked it. You've been quick draw. That was like super fast. Hit that buzzer again.
me, please. Beep.
You know what's funny is I forgot all about, which she probably would appreciate, that you actually forget about Hannah Montana. 'Cause
Probably.
her career took off so much, you kind of just like thought that was somebody different.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what she wanted you to think
Yeah, exactly.
with the wig.
Was Isabel ever into Hannah Montana?
Just for a really short period. Probably.
And was that
I could see her
Disney
being
thing?
more into like Miley Cyrus's more serious stuff.
Like
Yeah.
Some
Wrecking
of that
Ball.
was pretty good. I don't know about that one.
Yeah, just kidding.
Okay, that was
All
it
right,
for me.
now I got my shorty. This one I won't be bantering on quite as long about.
Hey, I liked it. It's fine.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting actually. But this one, I'll do it like remember that show, This Is Your Life? These guys don't. Do you ever remember that? Do you ever hear about that?
These guys, us youngins,
These youngins.
young whippersnappers.
Your glasses.
Yeah, we're not on video, fortunately, because this is on my headphone here.
You look
But,
like a historian.
Yeah,
don't remember
I look
that.
like one of those eccentric old dudes that sits at the library and reads books or something like that. But no, in This Is Your Life, I believe it was called.
Was it like a game show?
It was something like that, and they would come out and they would say, they would describe this person, and then they would bring people from their past into. Yeah, it was called. What did I say it was called?
This is your life.
This Is Your Life. Okay, anyway, I'm going in from the angle of I'm this girl. So here we go. I was born in Cleveland. No, I better not do it that because my accent will not help you at all with this. But born in Cleveland, Ohio, I was deserted by my father. Me and my sister were raised by my mother, Hazel. She was a quiet child. I was a quiet child. Better not do that.
Okay.
My mom was a
First and
quiet
third
child.
person here. Here we go.
My mom was so quiet.
I'm not going to do it from the singular perspective there or whatever it is. So anyway, she was a quiet child, liked to be by herself. It was her mother who recognized her love of music, buying her a ukulele when she was just 3 years old. But this love wasn't fully realized until she was around 8 years old. And so it was said with the stuff that I read that she actually started writing songs at 8 years old.
Oh wow.
she was captivated. This is a part that's
I think this time, sidebar conversation.
okay.
This
Go,
doesn't
girls.
count.
This doesn't count. I think this time it is Taylor Swift.
That's what I was thinking too.
Yeah, that's our answer.
Okay.
Really?
Well, he's getting the butt.
Didn't you feel it a little bit?
Yeah.
Sorry. This is the part that threw me because later on you go, really? She was captivated by a country music television show, Hee Haw, which led her to ask her mother for a guitar. The instrument, and it said prior to that, she was given a ukulele, which is how they're pronounced, when she was 3. The instrument harmonized with her soul. From the minute she received it, she has been writing her own songs, expressing her emotions through lyrics and chords. Okay, so, we perhaps have a phone a friend right here in the studio.
Yeah.
Okay. Beth just whispered something to us.
And I read her lips.
But I didn't think that she was from Cleveland, Ohio.
Oh,
Yeah, she doesn't
maybe
seem
not.
like a Cleveland kind of
No.
girl. But I was also
Yeah,
thinking maybe
that's what
Joni.
Can you give a little more?
Joni Mitchell?
Oh, yeah.
Interesting.
She's a songwriter.
Marty, can you give
Yeah.
anything without
Well,
giving
Carol,
it away?
and I'm like, Carol King is... okay, hold on. We're not giving an answer. You haven't given us a year, right? Correct?
I've not given you a year of what?
Any
A
year.
year of-
Any year.
Of a year
Oh,
of
when
reference.
she was born. I did not know. It didn't say. Well, you know what? I can probably tell you.
Can I look it
I
up?
will give you that as a.
Do you know who it is,
I
Jared?
think I know who it is.
Oh, you do you?
Well,
Okay, she was born on March 30th, 1964.
Okay, so she is 57 years old
Yep.
right now.
what kind of style of music did she start playing?
So it's
When
not
she got
Joni
well known?
Mitchell.
Country.
It's
Or
50.
She emerged on the scene in about
Well, how old is Joni
1987
Mitchell?
or 88.
No, she's older.
I know.
Okay.
Do
Just
you?
'cause
Do
you
you?
and I
Oh,
talk.
is it maybe it's like
I'm not sure you do. That's something interesting.
Cindy Lauper?
What about Sheryl Crow?
We've got a lot of discussion going on this one.
It's just
I love
any
it.
woman.
She could be that age range. Sheryl Crow.
No. But you know what's funny? That was one of my multiple choice options. So, yeah. Oh,
You
my
should do the
gosh.
multiple
I didn't
choice
know
just
you
for
had
fun. We don't get a
multiple
point.
choice. Yeah.
Well, we can give you a
yeah.
multiple choice if you'd like.
Well,
Actually, before you do
we
another
already,
guess, when we
we
get to
already,
What was that?
at the end, we can give you another multiple choice.
okay.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to go to the quicker version here now, too. One thing I discovered, which I thought was fascinating, first of all, that she wrote a song when she was 8 years old.
Yeah.
She's extremely intelligent. I knew she was smart from her songwriting, but she actually had a degree in anthropology. She was, like, as I said, inspired by Hee Haw, which I found very interesting. She dealt with a lot of her school where she grew up was very kind of hardcore. We'll say that. I don't want to. If I gave you something about that,
Okay, I think I-
you're going to know more about what I'm talking about. She read a lot of poetry.
So what you're saying is Hee Haw doesn't represent her
Exactly. That's kind of
music well.
Yeah, that's sort of like
Okay.
juxtaposed
So she
in a way.
juxtaposed. So she wouldn't necessarily play country music.
Okay, can
No.
we have a conference?
Yeah, that's Hee Haw was a.
Come on, ladies,
is
let's have a
weird
conference.
One. Yeah, it'll
Okay.
throw you on that one. So
I'm just like shooting in the dark here. Could it be Madonna?
No, Madonna. No.
loving this right now.
Shooting in the dark.
No. She's got.
She would have came onto the scene like late 80s, almost
she was-
early 90s.
Yeah.
I'll tell you why it's not Madonna. She has an extremely private life, and she keeps that private. She's a Grammy winner. She's had about 6 albums, which is more than I thought that she
Wow,
had.
yeah.
Elsa loves her, absolutely loves her.
The pressure.
Yeah, I totally know who
I
this
have
is.
no
Do you? I
idea.
can't wait
I
till
have
you.
no idea who this is.
Raised a Baptist. She had a Bachelor of Arts degree in anthropology and African studies.
Okay. I was kind of. I'm thinking.
Can we-
If I start,
African
I'll
American.
start like humming one song. and
Yeah, I was
then
gonna say,
you'll
can
be
we
Yeah.
get a song title or something?
Okay.
Give it away.
If I give you the song title of
Give
her
us another
first
clue.
hit
Give
song.
us another clue because I feel like I'm right there.
I don't know. The clues are more about stuff that I had no idea and that might not be that helpful. She was first signed to Elektra.
I know who it
Records,
is now. Now I know who it is.
but- Okay.
Tracy Chapman.
You nailed it. Yes, it is Tracy
I
Chapman.
love Tracy
You
Chapman.
do. Good job.
The only reason I
Tracy
knew is
Chapman.
because earlier you told me Elsa loves Tracy Chapman.
Oh,
I was like,
yes.
that's what-
Okay.
Do you know
okay.
Tracy Chapman?
Yeah, I know one Tracy Chapman song.
Did you play it,
Sky.
Tracy? Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one did you cover?
That one.
You did.
Fast Car.
You did Fast Car. Very cool.
Sing a little bit
Very
of it.
cool.
No way.
Come on, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Easton
we were
performing.
driving in your car.
It's
Sometimes
fast
felt like I was
drunk.
drunk. Down the shoulders and I.
Very good. I love it. So I had
love
no
the
idea
song.
that she had a total of 6 albums, actually. Her
No.
last release was in 2008. She's won multiple Grammys.
Her stuff is always in movies too. To
Yeah.
me, Fast Car is like a movie song, or
Seems
even
like
the
it.
other one.
Definitely. I would like to know another song though.
She played another one was
Give me one
Give
reason.
Me
to
One
stay
Reason.
here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's huge. That was one of her
I'll
huge
take
songs.
right back.
Which is basically just kind of a blues song.
And I
really.
think it's
Very
a cover, right?
good. No, she wrote that.
Did she write that?
Yeah,
What am I
yeah.
thinking of? There's another song. That's
She
similar
won
to
a
that.
97 Grammy for Best Rock Song with that song.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Give Me One Reason.
I'll
So
have to look in more to her discography. 'Cause she
it
sounds
makes
pretty
me
cool.
want to listen to more because I thought she took such a big hiatus or something, but she was actually fairly productive
That's awesome.
year after year, except from 2008 until now. She's kind of been off the scene, but there's not a lot about her. She's really quiet. She doesn't say a lot about her private life. So
Yep.
we got to listen to some more Tracy Chapman, baby.
I love Tracy Chapman.
Sure. Yeah. It's pretty cool. There you go.
So
I can't remember the CD name that I love so much, but there's another really, really cool song.
There was
that she
Tracy
did.
Chapman, her original one. There was Crossroads. There was Matters of the Heart, New Beginning in 95,
New
Telling Stories
Beginnings.
2000, yep, Let It Rain 2002, Where You Live 2005, and Our Bright Future in 2008. Lot of songs. He's written a lot of songs.
That's
so.
crazy.
Yeah.
There you go, outsiders. You can take a listen to Miley and Tracy and Robert and
Stevie
Stevie.
and Beeper McBeeperson over here. Quick
Beeper,
Draw
Beeper.
McGraw.
Sorry, that was
Beeper McBeeperson.
That has been
I like that.
Or this has been the wife episode here on Outside the Mic. Okay, this is the point in the show, ladies, where we plug our website and
Yeah.
podcast platform. So
Unless you girls
let's
have
hear a
any
little bit.
final statements or,
It was great to be here with you guys.
this was fun. What a
yeah.
pleasure.
It's been really great. This was filmed in front of a live studio audience.
A live studio
Audii.
audio.
Yes.
Happy.
Audii.
And of course, these girls have listened to every one of our podcasts for
Yes,
sure.
Yes.
definitely.
Definitely.
Definitely. This was
We
fun.
love Outside the Mic.
Yeah, they're outspousers. So here we go.
Yeah, so everyone
Outside
just
Spouser.
share it with your friends. Suggest a great podcast.
Yeah.
Thank you.
This one.
Thank you. Check us out on all podcast streaming platforms and at outsidethemic.com or subscribe. That's the main thing, right? We need people
Like
to
and
subscribe.
subscribe. Definitely.
Yeah,
Just show
absolutely.
overall love, everybody. Thank you so much for listening. Easton's taking us out with the theme.
Outside the mic.
Take care, y'all.
Bye, everyone.